Shalom, and thank you again for joining me. I apologize for this and how it looks like I just have one. It looked like I had like a giant neck beard. I looked like a lion. I had a lion's mane. I just got done with my Thursday afternoon of being in my classroom. It is the Thursday before school starts. So I've been running around like a crazy person trying to get everything done. I'm also a new hire this year, so in my district, I have basically been in orientation mode since last Friday. So I'm already a week in. My brain is filled to the brim with information. I've been working in my classroom, and I still feel like I'm not done, and I have syllabus stuff to work on, and website stuff to work on, and I'm here. So, but I can't complain. I'm excited about getting started. I'm a little stressed, but not more than usual, so I guess that's good. Maybe even a little less than usual. I feel like I was more stressed last year and the year before, so it keeps going down. I mean, I'm still pretty stressed. I mean, look at my nails. These were fully manicured nails on Tuesday. Fully manicured. Now they're not. I've been chipping at them, in case you're wondering. And look at this. This is from poster making in my classroom. So that's where I am right now. But I didn't want to leave you guys hanging. I still have my first year teacher tips. Last time I did numbers 1 through 4. Now I'm going to do 5 through 8. Okay, 5 through 8. So if you didn't get 1 through 4, go back and watch them. They're there. Okay? All right, let's jump right in. Number 5, find a mentor. The Yoda to your Luke Skywalker. Right, the Gandalf to your Frodo. I almost lost major nerd points there. I apologize. You need someone to guide you as a first-year teacher. You just do. You need someone to bounce ideas off of. You need someone to ask those dumb questions to, right? Even if you know who to ask them to, you may even ask them, hey, is this a question that's even worth asking, or can I just ask you? You need someone to help you. If you have the choice to pick who your mentor is, some schools have like a buddy teacher system or a mentor teacher system or whatever. If you have the choice, be careful who you pick. That can be a slippery slope if you pick the wrong person. Like I talked about in my last video, negative people, man, they can get you. Right? And that goes with any workplace environment. If you're new to a workplace environment, be careful who you associate yourself with, right? Double goes with teaching. If you associate yourself with a negative person and you make that person your guide into the teaching world, it's going to be bad news bears. Number 6 is super important, so I made camp here for a little bit. Management first. Okay. People always tell first-year teachers, like, don't smile till Christmas or mean till Halloween or whatever. You hear that all the time. And I don't know if I agree with it, but the principle behind it, I agree with. Obviously, I smile first day of school. I'm not mean to my kids the first day of school. Like, I'm just not. I can't be. That's not who my personality is. But the principle behind it is there. You have to start off your classroom saying that you're the boss, you're in charge. If you're a first-year teacher, chances are you're probably like 22 years old. You're probably young. You're probably pretty cool. That's just how they see you. Like, I didn't think I was cool. I mean, I still don't think I'm cool. But students gravitated towards me because I was a young teacher who they thought it was cool. And I was like, cool, that's awesome. That can be a slippery slope because you'll start to be like, oh, I can be their friend. I can be, whatever. No, you can't be their friend. Sorry. You have to be their teacher. You can be friendly. Heck yeah, you should be friendly. You're a person and they're people. You need to establish that you're approachable, but you also need to find the balance between approachable and their friend. So management first, you just have to, or else by October you'll be ready to leave. I know, trust me, I know. And you know what? People are going to tell you that all the time. They're going to tell you management first, management first, management first. And you're going to hear it and you're going to be like, yes, I got it. But you're going to forget. Because you'll start to really enjoy the kids' conversations. You'll really start to enjoy them coming up to you and being like, oh, you're like my favorite teacher, blah, blah, blah. And it'll get to you. And you'll be like, oh, cool. So I guess I can release the strictness. No, don't. Don't do it. That's how they get you. 7, kind of, I mean, it may not apply to you, but it definitely applied to me. 7 is make sure you know where everything is. First year teaching, I was in a huge school, huge, ginormous high school. And I, like, by the end of the year, I still didn't know where everything was. I mean, like, our school was the size of a small town. Like, legitimately a small town school. It was crazy. You know, they gave us a tour and all that stuff, but literally because I was a first year teacher, I only went to my classroom, my PLC's classrooms, the library, and that was pretty much all I needed to go to. Everywhere else I had to be like, hey, where's that? Where's that? I don't know where that is. Where's that? But, I mean, throughout the school year, I was still asking where stuff was in March. So just do yourself a favor, figure out where everything is, and it just be a lot easier. And the last one for today kind of goes along the same lines. Number 8 is know who the office staff is. Because my first year teaching, I was in such a big school, we had principals and then assistant principals, and all those principals with their assistant principals had assistants, who some of them had assistants, and then they had the guidance office who also had their own individual assistants, and it was crazy. So just know who the office people are, and it's going to take you a while if you have a big school like I did. Get to know their first names, or if they like going by Miss whatever, Mr. whatever. Get to know first and last names, what they like to be called, so that if a principal sends you an email and says, hey, I need this turned into my assistant by this time, you won't be like, who's that? You know, I mean, you can always ask your mentor teacher, like, hey, what is that? But at the same time, you need to know who those people are. It's kind of common knowledge, but that was something that I didn't know, because that was a dumb one. Oh, and be really friendly to them, because oftentimes they pretty much run the school. Like, office staff will be your best friends if you get to know them, if you're friendly to them. But they can just be nice to them, okay? Because they do a lot, and a lot of the times they don't get as appreciated as I think they should be. So make sure you're nice to them. All right, well, that was 5 through 8. To recap, find a mentor. Management first. Very first thing you got to worry about. Management, get a plan. You got to plan. 7, figure out where everything is. And 8, know who the office staff are. And be friends with them. All right, well, that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free, I was going to mention this in my last one, but I forgot. Feel free to add me on Twitter. I can't always do videos, but I can tweet out some cool things. Sometimes I do like some dumb stuff. Sometimes I do quotes. I don't know. I'm not really that inspirational on Twitter, but feel free to follow me on Twitter. And also, I found this new app called Periscope. Probably you guys know about it. But it's really fun. You can basically record from your phone, and then as you're recording, or as you're like doing a live feed of whatever, people can ask you questions. So I want to try to do that more often, and you guys can Follow me on there, and as I'm recording, you guys can ask me questions, and I can answer them right there for you. So, yeah, I think that's it. Thanks again for watching. I see all your comments. I promise you, I see you subscribing, and I want to thank you so much for doing that. Tell any first-year teacher friends about these videos. Hopefully it's helping some people. If not, sorry. But again, leave some comments about what you think should be on this list, and maybe I'll get to it. Maybe it'll be covered on my 16 things. Okie dokie. Thanks. See you later.